So I'm very happy to be here. This is our five encounter.
Yes, the five.
Our five encounter. I hope that this encounter could be amazing for you.
Amazing.
Enjoyable,
All. I think
grateful.
all. Yes. I think
Oh,
all. Yes.
oh, that's great. It's great to know that, Viviana, because I have been working hard to preparing the lesson plans and all the activities that you have to develop. I have a question. Do you have enjoyed these great encounters?
Mm, it's great.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. You have enjoyed these encounters.
Yes, of course.
Oh, that's great.
Is for me is very important. For example, the last encounter was very important because I learned the Google Drive.
Yes.
I how do you say desconocido? Well, in
Un
English,
unknown. Unknown.
unknown for me. Yes, so very interesting tool.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Let me, I'm going to send an email with the link to enter to this encounter. Wait a moment there, Viviana.
The link no. Entró. How do you say entró la llamada?
Get in.
Get in the call. Yes. I
Don't
I
worry.
contesté.
I
Yes.
answered.
I answered. Yes. I answered the call.
That's great.
Let
Wait a
me
moment.
see the no. I haven't the link. Only call. Only call and answer. Answer call.
Ah, that's great. You're not connected in your computer.
Yes. Yes. Gmail. Gmail Hangout.
It's a strange how Google Hangouts works.
Yes.
It's very strange, but
Yes.
that's the idea. Five counter counter link. Counter link. I'm going to send the other students the link to make them participate in this great encounter. Mm. I would like to tell you that today I have been working hard. So today I didn't have a lot of time to prepare my lesson plan for you, but I'm sure that you will enjoy it. I'm sure of that, Viviana, Carolina, and Juliet. I'm sure that you will enjoy this encounter very much. Today I had a hard day because I had work in my university a lot. So I don't feel tired and sad because I am here with my good attitude to for this great encounter and motivate you a lot to practice your English and competence in communicative competence. So I'm sure that you will enjoy this great encounter a lot. Hi Juliet, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine, thank you.
That's great. What are you? What? How was your day today?
Well, was pretty moving. Move. Sorry. I'm
Okay.
just arriving from the university, and I even thought that I wouldn't be in this class. I think I just get home to about 8 o'clock. So I was like, oh my god, I'm late.
Okay, but you're here now.
Yeah, fine.
That that's the most important thing to be enjoying this great encounter and share your knowledge and experience here during these great speaking sections.
Of
Um,
course, I like this class. I didn't want you to miss it.
okay, thank you for that, Juliet. I am very proud to listen that concept of you because I am making all my effort for you to be practical and enjoyable these English encounters.
Yeah, I know, I know. I pretty like this class and I enjoy it too much. I always finish with a smile on my face and I like it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Juliet, to greet us.
Okay.
Diana, are you working now?
Hello.
Hello, or you're at home?
No, I just got home.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Nothing, nothing like to be at home.
Yeah. Home sweet home.
Okay, please tell me, how are you? And how was your day today?
Well, I'm fine. And well, my day was a bit difficult. Well, I have a group of students. They are they are so difficult to deal with. And they are my first level students, and they are in my last class of the day. So I finished with them, and I feel like, oh my God, I worked all day long. That's terrible. I finish all every day the day feeling really, really tired because of them.
Okay, I understand you. Maybe it's a hard labor to be a teacher,
Yeah.
especially when we are working with people who are learning English for the first time and they don't have any knowledge in English. I think that could be hard.
Mm-hmm. That is hard.
Okay, thank you very much. Mm. Hi, Luis Felipe. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine,
How are?
thanks.
Oh, great. Um, it's a pleasure for me to have you here once again. I'm so glad to see you here.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Um, wait a moment. I'm going to put no. Yeah, bef- before to finish the class, I'm going to speak with Lisette Patricia. She has problems today to get into this great encounter because she's working hard in in her airport, I think. Please, Luis Felipe, tell me, how was your day? What did you do today?
Working all day. I was working
Working.
all day.
And what kind of work did you develop?
And I work with a platform LMS.
ELMs. You're a programmer, or
And no, it's a temporal work.
okay. But if you are working with that platform, you have knowledge. You have to. You have to. You must have knowledge about programming, or not?
Only the basics.
Mm, oh. Could you repeat the last word?
Only the
Batics.
basic.
Only the basic. I would
Basic.
like
Sorry.
to share you that I am able to program in HTML and CSS. I am able to master that that language of programming. And it's very interesting because you have the opportunity to work to build up amazing web pages. Do you know that languages of programming?
No, not really.
Okay. Um, Thank you. I think that work with that kind of platforms sometimes could be hard
Oh, very
because
hard.
they are that kind of platforms has a lot of things that you don't know to use it, and it make it make everything harder. Luis
Yep.
Felipe, have you any experiences, bad experiences that you would like to share with us in your job when you were working?
Today was my first day.
Oh, you began today.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. You will find a lot of experiences, bad experiences and good experiences. I have one. I work in the CES University with building up web pages. One day, the web of the library, and that is called Biblioteca Fundadores, I I damage that page, and that page don't work anymore for everyone. So it was terrible for me because I felt shy, nervous, scared about that that bad practice that I developed in that page. So I thought that day was my last day working there, but not was, because with that problem I have learned more in programming. I have learned a lot with that experience. So I have to fix the page and make a lot of things that was very stressful for me, but I get my goal to repair and fix that page. So I'm sure that you will learn a lot in that new job that you have.
Thank you, teacher, for your good wish.
Okay, thank you for your to share with us about your job. And Fernay, how are you?
Good evening, teacher. Fine, thank you.
That's great, Fernay. Please tell me, how was your day today?
Okay, my day was excellent. I got some days off this week, so
Great.
I'm here at home relaxing, doing some house working.
Okay, so you will read the next week, the Holy Week.
Excuse me, can you repeat?
Are you going to read the next week?
I'm going to what?
Are going to read? I don't know, relax, days off, the
Okay,
next week.
no, not
You
exactly.
don't have to
I'm
work.
here in the holidays, in the Holy Week. I have to work because I have days off this week.
Okay, but it's amazing. I hope that you have enjoyed this. And what did you do today? Did you?
Okay, today I went to the gym, then
That's
I back
great.
home and made some work here at home. I also study, and next to the midday I had a web conference,
Okay.
and as well I got, in the afternoon I went to the doctor because my daughter had an appointment.
Okay, that's amazing. What kind of exercises do you practice in the gym?
Today in the gym we work out abs, especially, and some arms.
Okay. I going to confess you something. I don't. I would like to go to the gym. I dream going to the gym, but for me, I think that is sometimes it's impossible because I don't have a lot of time. Oh, the reality is that I don't want to take the time to go there, but it's my desire, my dream to go there and gain muscles a lot because I don't have and
Neither do I.
be an attractive man. But I can't because my time is too short sometimes.
Yes, that it usually happens.
Okay, so I'm so glad that you have enjoyed this great day, your day off, and I hope that you continue enjoying this great day with this great speaking section. I hope that you can enjoy this a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome for name. Hello, Carolina. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine. Thank you.
That's great. Please, Carolina, tell us about how was your day today?
Oh, my day is very normal. It's a good day, and today I have I had the quiz for the numbers on the simple past.
In the simple pad. So that's great because you are working with the simple pads in these speaking sections.
Yes,
I hope that you have taken a good score.
exactly. I remember this for our class in my room, my classroom. Oh, I very smile, sonrío.
That's great. And I could you remember me? Do you work as a teacher of English?
Yes.
Okay. How was the behavior of the students today?
Hmm. So it's very difficult for their teacher. Is oh no, teacher is very difficult. At time the topic and time. No,
Okay. You have
very
you
difficult. The simple past is very difficult. I don't know write the sentence.
no.
No, I don't understand. I need explain. I know.
I didn't. I think that they have to change their thoughts because
Yes.
when we yeah. So sometimes we don't learn because we are the closed mind. I don't know how to say. Closed mind is the word, I think.
I don't
And
lose mine.
uh, mente cerrada, something like
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah, sometimes. Something. Sorry, something.
Okay, but I suggest you have to be very comprehensive with them and try to use a lot of images because sometimes children learn using images. They
Mm,
love to use them.
yes, it's.
And maybe there are some styles of learning,
Mm-hmm.
different styles.
Yes.
One learn more than others, but it's a process. You have to find a way how the how your students learn better. You have to. It's a hard labor,
Mm,
but you can do that. You have to look for how they prefer learning to have learning experiences if they prefer listening or reading or and there it's a hard labor. I think it's a hard labor. Although I don't have the experience of to be an English teacher, but I think so.
Yes, I miss many things. I miss many speaking, reading, but the they construct, or no, both the sentence and understand the sentence. Listen, very listen. Is the principal of the school. Yes, for told. Es una herramienta principal en sí, en el
Mhm.
colegio.
Wait a moment.
Yes, but for they is very difficult, but no is uh, habit
Mhm.
the listen and other person speaking in English. When get out the teacher, yes, start to speak in English. Oh no, teacher, in Spanish,
Oh
teacher.
no, it's terrible for you.
Yes, and
Mm,
yes, it's also I mix Spanish, English, Spanish.
okay, sometimes you have to do that because for them it's better. For them it's better, and so it's an opportunity for you to be more clear with the topics that you are explaining.
Yes, teacher.
Mhm. Thank you very much, Carolina, for sharing about your amazing day with your children in the classroom.
Thank you, teacher.
Viviana, please. Hello, how are you? I have read you, but not when this encounter was recording. Please, how are you, Viviana? Okay, Viviana. Um, well, we are going to begin with this great class. Wait a moment, I am sending to Lisette Patricia one message, okay? Because she is working and she has to recover this speaking section. Well, today we are going to enjoy a lot this great encounter. This encounter, I think that is amazing today because we are going to review the simple paths. But in this great opportunity, you're going to practice speaking and using the simple paths, the irregular verbs and the normal verbs. You can call them as you want. But today, for the first section, for the first activity, I have prepared a good and amazing activity that is about speaking about your daily routine. But you're going to describe me how was this day for you, this day? And you have to use the simple paths. You have to tell me about how was this day for you, and you have to use the simple paths, irregular verbs and normal verbs, and the hour. Okay, I think that sometimes speaking about our daily routine could be boring for some students, but today is not an exception because we are going to use the simple paths and we are working on it. And that's the first activity. And the second one, we are going to I'm going to present you the topic of how you can speak and use the present simple is very very easy to learn, and I'm sure that you know a little bit about it. If you know it, if you know that topic, you will deep in your knowledge that kind of topic because it's very interesting. Then and also I will give you some examples using the simple present. That is very easy. Another activity, and I think that is the most amazing, is an activity where you are going to describe a special kind of job, and you will use the modal verb would, something like that. you will you will be using that modal verb that is very important to learn when we are studying English. Is very useful to learn and practice the modal verbs will, because it allows us to express desires and other things. And I'm sure that you will enjoy that amazing tag. So it's time to begin with this great activity. I'm going to share you my screen right now. So please tell me if you have any questions during the speaking section. Please ask me all the questions that you have. If I don't, if I am not able to answer the question, I know that some of you has the right answer, so we can work collaborative in a collaborative way, answering questions that sometimes we forget. And so, please, welcome to enjoy this encounter. I'm going to share my screen to develop the first activity. And here's the first activity: sharing about how was your routine today, your daily routine today. Here is an image. You will find an image taken from this resource, hood cut western english.com. This image has a lot of verbs that you can use for describe how was your routine today. So the only difference is that here they are using the infinitive verbs. Yes, but you have to use irregular the simple paths using, if you don't have any, if you find hard to find one verb, please choose a verb here, and please tell me how was your daily routine using the simple paths. Okay. Please, Viviana, please begin with the telling us about how was your daily routine using the simple paths.
Oh, my daily routine. Okay.
How was this
Uh,
today, not your
then,
day.
okay.
How was your day today? But try to use the simple paths verbs.
Today mm, I get up uh, 20 past 5 a.m.
Okay.
Um, and next to mm, make
And Viviana,
make yes teacher.
if you have, and for everyone, if you find hard to express hours, please don't take them in account. Please only think, only express the activities, don't the
Mm,
hour, not the hour. If you
mm.
find, because sometimes you have to think a lot, and I sometimes it happens to me. So please go ahead, Viviana. You was working great.
Okay. Um, Today ay, se me olvida el pasado de hacer, no, pero did, sería did. Bueno,
No, I made,
made, yes,
made.
I made the breakfast. Uh, I made the cleaned my house. Um I made mm, I made my my homeworks of university. I don't know.
Okay.
Mm,
I have a question for you.
yes.
Um, did you to ask question in simple paths, you have to use the did.
Mhm.
So I have a question, an example also. Did you take a shower today?
Yes, I did.
No, but no, please. Tell me, how did you take the shower? Using the simple paths.
I took a
I
shower.
took, I took a shower.
Took a
Took is
shower.
took
I took a shower
in the
uh,
afternoon or in the morning.
in the morning.
Oh, that's
Uh,
great. And tell me, how was the day? It was hot or cold?
cold, cold weather.
Please tell me, did you
Ah,
enjoy it? And did you enjoy when you was taking a shower?
yes.
I
Enjoy? Yes.
I enjoy it con
Yes,
ed with ed. I enjoyed.
enjoy. Sorry.
Okay, please tell me. No, go ahead. Don't forget
Ay, no,
everything
teacher,
that
vea,
I am
voy a decir
saying.
la rutina que hago. Yo sé que me levanto, pero es que no entiendo. O sea, por ejemplo, bueno, I get up, pero entonces ahí tengo que pasar get al pasado.
I
Yes.
yes, I
Luego
got up.
me levanto. Got
No,
up.
but the first verb is wrong because I use I wake up. I
Mm,
wake.
I
I
woke
wake up,
up.
and the simple past of wake up is woke. Awesome. Sorry, wake up. No, I don't remember. Woke up or something like that. Please
Ay,
go ahead. Uh,
bueno, I had breakfast. Yes, I had
yes,
breakfast.
and wait a moment. You are always no. It's good when you say I am. You ate is the irregular verb of eat, breakfast. I ate. It's better when you say I ate.
No, pero yo dije I had. O sea,
I
en el pasado
had.
I had breakfast.
And are
Estuve.
okay. Please go ahead.
I start,
Okay.
start student, study,
Studying.
studying at 10 a.m. Yes, I made I made the lunch for my children 12, 12, no sé, bueno, de mediodía.
At half day.
How?
Some
Okay.
half day. Or
Uh,
midday. Midday.
midday. Okay.
Okay.
Um, I I made no.
I'm going to put a
I
condition.
cleaned my house.
Viviana, wait a moment. I'm going to put you a condition.
uh,
You don't have you is forbidden for you to use the verb made. You
I
have to find another verb. Try. Make
did,
all your effort.
o sea, es que made no es cuando tú haces algo de, es
Yes,
con las
but
manos.
yes,
No,
but you are.
I
always using made. There are
yes,
a lot of verbs.
I made my I I clean. No, made no. I
I
cleaned I
I
cleaned my house.
cleaned my house. Go ahead. You try to use sentences like that.
um,
Viviana,
okay, yeah,
do you
glitchy.
watch TV?
No, not really.
That's terrible.
No, no, I haven't time.
Oh,
No.
Viviana.
Okay, I mm, I helped I helped with homeworks of my children.
Okay, that's great.
I don't know, please.
Don't worry.
Okay,
And
and the night we had the dinner.
you had the dinner. Oh, that's great. Thank you. You have done great, Viviana. You have done a great exercise using the simple paths, I
Mhm.
think. But you have used a lot the verb made.
I did.
It was your I how I can say that word, comodine, something like that.
Yes.
But
No.
please, when you are speaking about your pet event, you have to use find a lot of verbs.
Mhm.
There are a lot of verbs that you can use.
Yeah.
But thanks for that. You have
Like
made a
papaya
good.
con mate.
No, you have gay. You
Okay,
have gay papaya. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, thank you very much, Viviana. Carolina, it's your turn. Please go ahead. Try to tell me how was your daily routine using the simple pads. The simple pads.
Okay, teacher, and I got at bueno, at in a 4 a.m. It's very learning. I took a shower with cool water.
Oh no. I don't like to take a shower with cold water
Yeah,
because the weather here is very cold. Always I took my shower with warm cold with
and
warm water. Sorry.
this is the water is also is very cool and very hot. It's normal.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yes, I got dressed in my uniform. I had breakfast. It's a sandwich. I
Uh-huh.
I went to work um, at the school. I started work 6 a.m. Uh,
Okay.
yes, I have lunch a little, but only is 1 hours.
Okay. That's
Um,
that's good time.
yes, I finished work at 4 p.m.
That's amazing. I think that when you finish your work is the most amazing time in the during the day. I don't know. Sometimes happen.
Yes, and I don't say what pronunciation. And arrive
Arrive,
one arrive
arrive,
arrive
arrive.
and arrive home and start to work in at the school and university.
You have a lot of work
Yes,
because preparing classes. Oh, it's terrible.
it's complicated.
It's complicated
Yes,
to be very creative with the topics that you are going to teach to your students.
Yes, teacher. It has the imaginate imagination. I can
Yes.
say yes for the create the class for topic. Okay, continue. I has dinner.
No,
Um,
wait. I has. No, no. It's
no, I
not.
had.
I had. It's right.
Yes, I had dinner. I watched. Oh my god, I watch.
Yes, it's right.
Yes, watch TV. No, I don't. I know I didn't watch TV.
I didn't watch TV.
Yeah.
Watch TV.
Um,
Okay.
I
No.
the best.
If you're if
Hello.
you're if you're going to say I went to bed, it's a lie that you are going to tell us.
Yeah.
You will be going to bed at. You will. You are going to.
Yes, it's today.
Okay.
Will.
Now we are going to practice a little. Of, before to finish with this great activity, we are going to learn about how we can use sentences in the future simple.
Yeah.
It's very easy, and I'm so sure that you will enjoy it.
No, for me, this the time. For me, difficult is future.
Why?
No, I don't know, teacher. I no no.
It's really easy. It's easy. Do you remember
For
my first class? Comparisons. I have
yes,
problems. I have to
over.
practice a lot.
No, for
It can
yes. Teacher.
be more easier. Well, thank you very much, Carolina.
Thank you.
Diana, it's your turn. Please tell us how was your day using the simple pets.
Okay. Mm, well, today I didn't work in the morning, so I woke up I woke up at 7 in the morning.
Yes.
But then because I didn't have to work, I went to bed again, and I
Oh,
kept sleeping. I kept
how,
sleeping
how,
to
how,
until
Diana,
10.
wait a moment. How I can say envidioso in English? I don't know.
It's like no, like I hate you. I hate you.
I would like to have the opportunity to wake up and take breakfast and then go to bed once again.
No, but I didn't have breakfast in the morning. I just slept.
Okay, that's amazing.
All right, then I got up again like at 10 in the morning. Then I started. Uh, yes, then I did some homework that I had,
Mhm.
and then I prepared is a bit of my class because I had prepared that yesterday. So today I just finished, and then I had lunch. I sent my mom her lunch because she was working, and I went to work. I started working at 2 p.m. and I finished at 7, but I went to visit my father, so that's the reason that I got home at 8.
Oh, that's great. And
Yes,
now you are
and
here with us.
I yes, and now just like 5 minutes ago, I cooked dinner, and if I tell you the truth, I am eating right now.
Oh, that's great. It's, it's great to have dinner and have this encounter. But
Yes.
yes, enjoy that, Diana. Enjoy that. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
that was my day.
Okay, thank you very much. Fernay, it's your turn. Try to tell us about how was your day using the simple paths. Fernay, how are you? Please tell me how was your day using the simple paths.
Okay, so this morning I woke up at 4:35. Then I got up 5 minutes later, 5 minutes after. So it was 4:40. Uh, by then I helped my wife to get ready my daughters in order to they went to school.
Okay.
I took a shower at 5:30 more or less. I ate some cereal. Then I went to the gym. In the gym, I work out some abs and arms. I I got back home at an 8:30, I think.
Mhm.
For that time, I started to doing some house things.
Okay.
At 10, I had a web conference with another university I had that I had. That activity took 2 hours. So at 12 o'clock, I finished to study and I watched some news on TV. I had my lunch at 1 o'clock, and in the afternoon, we went. It means my wife and daughters. We went to the doctor because then the girls had a medical appointment.
Mhm.
We back almost at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So from that time, I watch some TV. Uh, More or less at 6 p.m. I cook the supper, some dinner,
Mhm.
and after that I start to this encounter.
That's great. An amazing day, I think. You have had an amazing day today. You have done a lot of activities that keep you active and have entertainment with your daily routine, making different activities in the day. I think that is a good strategy that you can use to to get away from your daily routine, because when we have a routine always the same, is very hard and boring sometimes. We have to make something different every day, and maybe try to make something different to enjoy that day. And so you have done that, I think.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Juliet, it's your turn. It's your turn. Please tell me or tell us how was your day. Try to use the simple path, irregular verbs, for describe how was your day.
Um, I don't know. I wait a moment. I remember. um, First, I woke up around 8 o'clock. Um, then I ate breakfast and I did the house chores. Um, Later, I start studying. Um, then I have lunch. Um, then I went to the library, and from there I went also to the university because I'm in a research group. So I
Okay.
went to work there with my classmates and my leader.
Okay, please wait a moment. Do you belong to a research group?
Yeah,
That's great. Congratulations for that.
yeah, I
Because
like it.
that that is a hard labor to research. Is
Yeah,
very
I actually have a lot
ver-
of work to do.
you have to look for a lot of information,
Hmm.
resources. It's a hard labor, I think.
Yeah, it's hard, but I like it. I don't know, it's pretty interesting.
Okay, and what kind of topics are you researching right now?
Right now, I'm doing a research about learning theories and specifically the multiple intelligence of Howard Gardner.
Could you repeat that?
The
Multiple.
multiple intelligences of Howard Gardner
Okay, Howard Gardner is an writer, or
is
that.
a professor. Was
Uh,
I think.
okay,
I
was a
think she's
professor.
dead. He's dead right now. I don't
Okay,
know. Yeah, it was a pedagogic pedagogue.
yes, yes, pedagogic. Oh, but that's great. That's great. And the topic sounds very interesting. Maybe it's useful for Carolina and for us because we are teachers. If we find the ways of how students learn, the different intelligence, as you say, I think that is the way you are in that way. Okay, I
Yeah,
understand that.
actually, I'm pretty excited because it's a very interesting topic, and it's like yes, we have a lot of work to do, but it's no seems like work because it's I like it, and when you like something, it's not like work for you.
Okay, that's very gorgeous to listen that because when you are enjoying that kind of activities, especially research, if you love it, it's a pleasure because imagine when you will be an English teacher, you will have a lot of experience regarding how people learn and discover
Exactly.
that kind of theories and ways of teaching strategies to look how the people learn is very interesting. It's very
Hmm.
interesting. It's one opportunity that you have to enjoy and take advantage of that, Juliet.
Of course.
Okay. Oh, please, sorry for interrupt you. And
No,
go ahead with your
don't
daily
worry.
routine.
No, and nothing. I went to the university and finally I arrived home at 8 p.m. and
Oh,
that's all.
and you are here right now in
Yeah.
this speaking section. Thank you very much, Juliet, to share with us your great experience and your amazing day.
Okay.
Lu- okay, Luis Felipe, it's your turn. Try to tell us how was your day. Try to use the simple paths.
Uh, well, teacher, my day was very exhausting. I take a shower in the morning, have
Wait,
breakfast.
no, wait. Could you repeat when you take a shower?
I took a shower.
Okay, that's the right word. I have understood
Yes, teacher.
take. Go
Yes.
ahead, go ahead.
Have a breakfast and start to work at 8 a.m.
Yes.
Uh, Today I was working on the computer until midday, have lunch, and go back to work. Mm, I don't know. The
Wait
best part
a
of my
moment.
day was when finally finished.
Okay. Please tell me what kind of activities did you develop in making your tax of the university? What kind of activities?
Repeat, please.
What kind of activities did you develop when you were working making your tax?
Mm, well, mm, there are some monthly activities that requires the upload of documents,
Oh,
and I have to call people to do the for remember it, do the activities.
okay. I think that is very interesting labor, but I would like to confess you that sometimes it's like a customer service to receive
Mm,
calls and answer calls. Not you have to call some people. It's very hard because
a lot of people.
of his hard work. I think. Um, please, could you remember at what time did you eat breakfast?
Mm, I don't know the midday at the midday.
You please tell me the full sentence.
Mm,
I ate. Use
I
the
ate at 12 p.m.
yes. You ate dinner, breakfast.
lunch
Okay.
lunch.
Please try to describe me your delicious lunch. Try to
Mm,
describe
it
me
was
how.
it was delicious.
Okay,
Uh,
please describe me. I would
I
like
don't
to
know
meet
how to say goulash.
goulash. I don't know what
Yeah,
kind of food is that.
uh, it's
It's like
delicious.
meat that is kind of
With
goulash that they call goulash. I
Goulash.
eat meat.
Meat,
Yeah,
meat
I
with
I
vegetable.
have eat
vegetable.
meat. Ah, it's a okay. I'm wrong. Sorry.
Don't worry, Juliet. Please go
It
ahead.
is little slice of meat with vegetables.
With
Yeah,
vegetable.
then I'm not wrong.
Okay, goulash. It's my first time that I listen about that kind of food. But I am going to look for it on Google. Um, I would like to know about goulash. Goulash. Yes. Thank you very much, Felipe, to share us about your how was your day today.
Thanks for listening.
Okay. Well, my students, I think that you mastered. You are a professionals using the simple paths. I have noticed that all of you know the basis of using the simple paths. You know, use the right irregular verbs and create simple present, the simple paths, sorry, adding ed at the end of the verb. I think that you are working in a good way with that topic. And as everything is practicing. And one activity for develop good skills speaking in past events is is speaking about the daily routine that we have had during the day, or remember special situations when you have done mm, a lot of activities. Try to describe them using irregular verbs and normal verbs. It's a good activity, I think. Well, it's time to go to the next activity I have prepared here. I'm going to confess you something. Today I have been working a lot, and so I didn't have a lot of time to prepare this lesson plan. And that's the way that I have taken a lot of resources of internet. Okay, but here are the references. Okay, because you are aware about the upper rules that is very hard. Okay. Well, today we are going to talk about. I'm going to give you a recommendation. We are not going to work anymore with the simple paths. Okay. So you have to practice a lot. And in every encounter, I'm going to ask you, how was your day? And it's one opportunity that you will have to practice about the simple paths events. Okay, will be an opportunity when you are when you will tell me and share me about how was your day. Now we are going to work in future simple and I ho- uh, I I have forgot one word. Modal verbs. From now on, we are going to work with modal verbs. Okay. Today we are going to no, sorry. First of all, we are going to see how we can build up sentences using the simple future. We are going to study how we can use going to and will, that is the verb to be. Okay, it's very easy to learn. I'm going to read this article for you. Oh, no, I'm going to make it more interesting. You have to read it. This article, please. You're going to read this article to make it more interesting for you. So you have to read this and read the examples. If you want to make more examples about how you can use the simple future, go ahead, make all the examples that you want. Okay, so I'm going to ask to Viviana, please read this article until here. No, wait. I'm going to watch. And no, you are going to read everything here. The simple until here. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, Viviana. Go ahead. It's one opportunity for practice reading.
Yes. Talking about the future. There are several ways of talking about the future in English. We can, for example, use the simple future tense. Tense, yes?
Yes.
The going to form or the simple present tense. The simple future tense. The simple future tense is used to talk about things which are beyond your control. It expresses the future as fact. We will know, our exam results in May. I will turn 30 this year. This year. The simple future tense is also used to talk about what we think or believe will happen in the future. It is commonly used with I think, yeah, I'm sure, I expect, I believe, etc. I think Germany will win the World Cup. I think it will rain this evening. We also use this tense to tell about things which we decide to
Yeah.
do at the time of speaking. Mr. Smith is very busy at the moment. All right, I will wait. There is the doorbell. I'll go.
Okay, thank you very much. Diana, I have a question for you. I have a question.
Where can I read?
No, 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 it's not for read. It's a question.
Ah, okay.
When we are using the future tense, using will, how
Mhm.
many forms you can find here for use will?
Um, what I don't understand what you mean.
Okay. And here are some examples. One is for use um, when we are talking in the future, in the future tense, we have to use will and then the verb as
Mhm.
this example. We will know. Yes,
Mhm.
this is one form. There another
Mhm.
that is used for speculation, I think, be- because uh, look at here. There is a form. I think Germany is a sport,
Country.
group of sport,
Mhm.
will win the World Cup to make some predictions that we think.
Mhm.
Yes, and there is another one.
Mhm. Good.
Yes.
Good to hear.
Look at this great example. Mr. Smith is very busy at the moment. All right, I will wait. There are some ways, there are different ways to use that that future simple.
Mhm.
Okay, no more.
Okay.
Do you have an example using the will, the future tense?
Okay. I think in 2 years I will live in another country.
That's amazing, Diana. It's a good example. This is for this kind of example.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Diana.
Thank you.
For name, for name, please give me an example using the the future tense, a future tense using will.
I will go to Costa Rica next month.
Oh my God, you're very, very. You have to be very proud about it. Good example. Good example. Please, Luis Felipe, please give me an example using the future with will. Luis Felipe, could you give me an example using the future tense using will? Juliet, could you give me an example using the simple present using will?
Oh, okay. I don't know. Um, I don't know. promise me that you.
Mhm.
Sorry, wait. Promise me that you never. No, se me fue la idea.
No.
Em,
You're giving me an example or a condition?
no, it was like.
Because because when you are talking something, I interrupt you everything in
No,
every
no,
time.
don't worry. I have the idea, but I forget it.
Try,
It
try.
was. I don't know, but I hear
Only
this kind of conversation in movies or something that, for example, someone say, promise me that you. He's gonna be
will.
a. You will never leave me or something like that, and the other person answered with the I will or I don't know, I can't remember, but the well, I will never going to eat hamburgers again.
Yeah, I
It
understand.
works.
Yes, but sorry if it's one mistake that I have done with this great lesson plan. That's in a negative form. Is that will be a negative form?
Uh,
The negative form of will is
I
want,
want.
want,
Yeah.
want, want, want,
Want.
want. I forgot to to make that explanation here. Sorry for that. Sorry for that.
No, don't worry, I forget it. Really.
But the right word is want. Want.
Mm-hmm.
We are talking in the future tense. In negative form, we use want. Want. Or will not. Will not
Will not.
is will not is yeah. Go ahead. Oh no, no, no. This was your example. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Carolina, please give me an example using the no, no, the future simple using will.
Um, um, with will?
With will.
Okay. I will. mm, I will learn to speak fluent English. Yeah.
I will learn to speak fluent English. That's great example. That's a
Okay.
great example. Viviana, please tell me and share us an example using the future simple using will. Viviana, hello. Well, and we have to continue working here. The other form to use the sorry to use the
Teacher. I, I hear
sorry for that.
what happened.
Okay, go ahead. Give me an example using the present simple using will.
Well, um, I will San Andres in August. In August. August.
Could you repeat me that example?
I will. Es que no recuerdo si
I
will.
w-
Después de
no, I
will,
will. You
¿no?
you have to use will and the verb. I will go to San Andres. I will
Ah,
be in San
sorry.
Andres.
Okay, sorry. I will go to San Andres in August. August.
Okay, that's a great example. I hope that you can go there and enjoy the blue sea. I hope that. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, teacher.
I know the next topic you are close familiar with the use of going to. Going to is used when we are going to talk about future events, but that they are very near, that that is that we are going to make very close, or okay. I'm going to ask to Carolina. Carolina, please read for us the rule of going to. How we can go work with going to.
And okay, we use going to.
Wait,
Okay,
go ahead.
okay, going to. We use going to talk about our intentions and plans. Thing we are going to do. I am going to get a good job. Why are you selling your motorbike? I am going to buy a car. She is going to get married. Note that the going to form is always used when we are talking about action or events that are already decided open.
Open.
Uh,
That was sorry. That was the topic that I was explaining for you. We use going to about actions that we are going very near to develop. Okay, will is to tell action about actions that are hard. Are going to is action that are actions that are very close to be realized. Okay, that's
no,
the main difference.
I don't know understand the difference.
No, as an example, if you are in your house and you have to prepare breakfast,
Yeah.
you don't say I will make the breakfast. You have to say I going to make the breakfast because you are very close to make that activity. Okay. If
Okay.
you okay, if you are using going to is because you are going you are almost ready to develop that action. I'm
Mm,
going to take a shower when we finish this great encounter is one example. I'm going to take a shower when we finish this encounter.
oh, yeah.
Okay. Another example and real example is you are going to sleep when you finish this encounter. You are
Encounter.
going to sleep.
Mm,
Okay? Right.
okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, that's the difference. If you one example of using will, because will is very far is
Yes, I'm
yes.
going to is
One example, I'm going to give you one example. You will graduate of your bachelor in English and you will a good teacher.
yeah.
Okay, that's a great example. And one example using going to, uh, your and a real example is you're going to have a good grade because you have participated a lot in this encounter.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Have you understood the differences?
Yes, teacher. Yes, I understand. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. I think that all the explanation that we have had here are very clear. Viviana, please give me an example using going to.
Going to. I going to the Heliconias Hotel in on when on 28 March. Yes or no?
No, no, no. Because I think that, Diana, please help me if I am wrong with that concepts, because we are learning. Uh, mm, please go ahead, Diana.
Okay. Um, yes, I think you're explaining very good the use of going to.
Okay.
It's usually for the plans that you already decided. For example, you say, I am going to travel to Canada, and you already have your passport and you already have your ticket. So that's going to.
Mhm. Thank you very much. Um, Viviana, you were wrong with the example because you told me that you are going to travel to where, to Santa Marta. I don't remember.
No,
On
Heliconias. Heliconias.
on Eli, to Heliconias on March, something like that. It's better if you say I will
Mm,
going to travel.
ah,
I will. Oh,
el
there
días.
are a lot of firms.
El día
One another one is will
debe ser
going.
más cerca la expresión. O sea, no puedo decir de que voy a ir la próxima semana. O sea, tendría que decir que I will going to.
Okay, one example. Yes, you're telling something true. Uh, you could say too. I'm going to travel to Heliconias. I'm going to travel to Heliconia next week. I think that you are right with that. With that,
Mm,
it's a right expression too.
entonces, I going to travel. Bueno, pero es que lo ponen, eso no te puede. Entonces, I going to travel eh, Armenia. I going
Armenia.
to travel Armenia next week. Yes?
Well, it's a good example. Thank you very much. I would like to ask to Luis Felipe. Luis Felipe, please give us an example using the expression going to, going to.
I going to drink milk, warm milk tonight.
That's great. That's great. I love that. Thank you very much. And my students, it's time to go to the next activity that I'm sure that you will learn and enjoy a lot because this activity is very amazing. It's very amazing, I think, for you. I don't know if you are close familiar with this modal verb. Will, will. Okay. I don't have any explanations. No, I must have an explanation, but I don't have it because it's very useful. No. Okay. Well, in Spanish, I'm going to give you an example in Spanish. Is the termination of iría, something like iría, gustaría, something like that. Would like, gustaría, caminaría, would walk, something like that. Diana, do you have an explanation to help me with this great topic?
Yeah. Okay, the would is what you use for some kind of how can I say this? Kind of possible 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 things in the future. Yes, and the would you write the would before the verb to make it sound in an imaginary future. For example,
Yes.
I say I am going to buy a car and I'd like to go with my mom.
Okay.
Yes?
Diana,
So,
I can see that you have a, the clear that topic. This please put in silence your microphone. Okay, thank you. Diana, I noticed that you have clear the right use of will, that is a modal verb, and this activity is about I'm going to give you a job. Here is forehead saver. I don't know if it's the right word. A DJ, a teacher, a dancer, tourist, a firewoman, and a pianist. And only is to I have a question. What will you do if you were? What would you do if you were um, a dancer? What will you do? Will you enjoy the activities, your job? Diana, pl- please answer for me.
mm,
What will
well,
you do if you were a dancer?
I would dance.
I will dance. And what
Yes.
kind of music would you like to dance?
I don't know, but I really like hip hop
No,
and I really like Afro dance.
Afro dance. Hmm, okay. And what kind of activities would you like to develop if you were a dancer?
Mm, well, I don't know. I think I'd like to perform in a big scenario and with a lot of lights, and I don't know. I don't know. I have never thought about being a dancer.
Okay, but you work with very good with whoa.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Diana. Um, but Carolina, please, you are you. Mm, I'm going to give you the job of to be a DJ. Imagine that you are a DJ.
Oh, okay.
Wow. You play a good music. What kind of music would you like to play if you were a DJ?
Um, I will um uh, I don't know. I remember I will. Oh my God!
Don't worry.
I will. Bueno, I will listen the pop, rock, um, um, salsa, woo, and electro.
Wow, great.
Um,
I
no.
have a question for you about your job, Carolina. Would you like to have a lot of followers, seguidores? Would you
Yes.
like to have a? How do you imagine if you will have to attend a lot of followers?
I don't understand the question.
Okay. Uh, what activities would you like to develop for 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 keep entertainment your followers?
Oh, okay. When DJ, ¿cierto?
Yes, you are a
Ah,
DJ.
okay, okay. I I don't know. The DJ is something crazy. Um, I participate
No,
the
wait. You have to try to use
I
I
go
would like participate. Try
yes.
to use that expression.
Oh my God. I would like to participate the I don't say concursos.
Um, festivals maybe.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
The festivals for the best song or encounter that the music pop, sorry, the pop music encounter the best followers and answer the question to win the concert. Um, I don't know, this a lot of the but if
Okay.
you don't see another.
You have done a great work, Carolina. Carolina. Um, thank you for that. Viviana, it's your turn.
Yes, teacher.
I'm going to give you a word. Imagine that you are a singer. What kind of music would you like to play?
Um, I would like to play Christian music
Christian
or
music.
gospel music. Yes, or gospel
Oh,
music. Yes.
yes. Mm, and and would you like to participate in many events?
Mhm. And can you repeat the question, teacher, please?
Would you like to participate in many events of Christians?
Ah, yes. The concert.
No,
No.
Viviana, please answer for me using the expression I would like
Ah,
to
yes. I
try to use that.
repeat the question, please.
Listen the question.
Yes.
Would you like to participate in many events?
I would like. I would like the concerts.
Yes.
Concerts. The the Christian music. For example, the singer. I forget uh, no. Wait. I can't.
Jesús Adrián Romero.
Jesus Adrian Romero. Yes.
I love Arturo Giraldo.
Ah, yes. And the other, the Colombian singer. My God, I forget the name. Mm, Adrian, no, I can't. I can't. Sorry.
Don't worry for that.
Yes.
Um, thank you very much. Thank you for your effort.
Thank
And
you, teacher.
I promise for you that the next encounter we are going to practice this modal verb a lot. Okay?
Okay,
Her,
teacher.
her name is your turn.
Teacher, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
please go ahead, Diana.
Can I say something? Can I correct something?
Go ahead.
Okay. The modal verbs that we're talking about is pronounced but without the L. You only say would.
Would.
I would like, or I would go, or I would do. You see, would, but not would.
Would.
Yeah,
Would.
yes, that's the correct pronunciation.
Oh, thank you very much, Diana, for
Okay,
your
thank you for
appreciation.
listening.
Fair name, it's your turn. I'm going to give you a job. Imagine that being a tourist is a job. What kind of places would would you like to visit? What kind of places?
Okay, if I were a tourist, I would like to go to any place with beach, close to the sea. So
Hmm,
I would take many pictures, and I would like to know the cultures close to the sea.
that's a great example. That's a great example. And thank you very much for name. Juliet, it's your turn. I'm going to give you a job. Imagine, maybe you are uh, imagine that you are a teacher.
I already going to be one.
You will be a teacher. You will be a teacher. Be sure of that. Imagine that now you are a teacher. What kind of a student would you like to have?
No, well, that's very difficult because, sorry. No matter. I would like to have, I don't know, very
Younger.
deep. Oh, well, not too younger. Maybe uh, at the age of 50, 60, maybe, students.
Okay, that's great. Thank-
Um, I don't know.
Okay. Thank you very much, Juliet. Thank you. Okay, Luis Felipe, it's your turn. I'm going to give you a job. Mm, I think I don't know how to say this word. For the for the saber, guardabosques. Oh, and this is a policeman. This is a policeman. Okay. Uh,
Correct.
im- Imagine that you are a policeman. Imagine that you are a policeman, and you. That's your job. Um, One question. Diana. No. Luis Felipe. Diana.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Well, um, this is the question. What would you like to do if you were a policeman?
I don't know. I would like ride the motorbike.
Right, right, the motorcycle that they have. They have a
Motorcycle. Right.
yes. All the policemen has good motorcycles. That's
Yes.
great.
Big ones.
Okay, it's a good example, Luis Felipe. Um, well, it's my students. I don't know, but I have enjoyed it a lot. This great encounter. I have learned a lot today. I have reviewed my model verb would, and I know the right pronunciation. Thank you for to Diana for give me that advice. Would I'm going to practice it a lot. And thank you to be here, my dear students. I hope that you have enjoyed as me this great encounter. And I'm going to ask you to let a comment here if you want. It's not mandatory. If you want, please give me a comment here. Um, in the wait in the web page that we are working, there is a space, a special space for give comments. Please give if you want. If you want, give me a comment about this great encounter on how we can enhance the encounters. Please give your comment in below to all of activities. Give your comment. If someone has something to say, please go ahead. Go ahead before to finish. Uh, After to finish. I don't remember.
Um, well, thank you very much for the class. It was really nice, and I just want to wish you all a good weekend and a great Holy Week because we're not having classes and
Okay,
I'm not working.
ooh, that's a good point. Thank you, Diana, for remember me that. Remember, the next week we won't have encounters. Okay, it's your free week, so please go to enjoy that holy week a lot. Travel to many places as you want. Goodbye, my students. I hope to see you. The next encounter will be our next or sixth encounter. Our sixth encounter. Goodbye. See you later. Thank you to be here.
Bye, teacher.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you,
Bye,
teacher.
teacher. Bye, everyone.